After reviewing data from 134 school districts in the state of Alabama, a research company called Niche has ranked Madison City Schools in the top 3 districts of the state.
These are 3 of our 35 National Merit semifinalists, students in the top 1% in the country.
57% of all Madison students walk across the graduation stage with a scholarship.
The key, innovation in how we teach and how students learn.
Well, one example is flipped classroom. What that means is I film my lesson in advance and kids watch it for homework. Then when they come in, they would do what essentially would be their homework during class time where I can troubleshoot. It's a great idea because all of the passive learning, the lecture, happens at home. Then when they come into class, they have a teacher as their facilitator to do the active learning, the creation, the problem solving, the troubleshooting. So whenever they have an issue, I'm there to help them.
I believe student-led conferences are a breakthrough in communication between home and school. It helps the student with real-life communication skills.
Build what's on there, then we write it down in this book.
I've watched some of these student-led conferences, and it's just a joy to see the kids take ownership in their learning and the excitement that they have because now they have set personal goals, they have an academic goal, and for them to be able to express it to the teachers and their parents, their success, it is great walking into the classroom seeing that, yes.
So they're actually showing things that they have accomplished in the classroom to their parents. And in the same token, they're being evaluative of it. They're able to say what they did well and also take a look at it and say what that they need to improve on.
Parents really love it as well too because they can hear from their kids exactly what they're learning and where they need to grow.
Over the summer, I went to a Model Schools conference, and there was a presenter there, and he was talking about Makerspace, and he had all these great pictures and talked about how innovative it was, and I texted Sandy right there in the session and said, hey Sandy, we got to make this happen.
It's really all about let's go in there and let's see what you can do. You're taking this idea, let's see what you can do with it, how you can then take the tools that are in here and create something out of that. We have robots that work with iPad apps that the students can code. We have iMac computers that the students are using for podcasting. They're using to edit video. We've got the green screen. So really anything that you could think of that the kids can get their hands on and use to create. That's something called a Makey. It's actually a very simple concept. It plugs into a computer using a USB cord. They were in there this morning and they had it hooked up to a piano keyboard. So they had the alligator clips into the cups of water, and so by holding on to the end that grounds it, then they were able to play the piano using the water. They love it. I have gotten so much just amazing feedback from them. From the very first day that we opened it up to them, kids are in here every day. They're in here all day long, in and out.
We have a brand new Refuel hour. The kids love it. They can use the time for tutoring, not only tutoring, but makeup work. Some students ride the bus and they can't come early, they can't stay after. So they like having the time just to come in and say, can you go over this with me real quick before the test? Or can I make up that test that I missed yesterday? They can join clubs and organizations. They can have a nice long hour lunch. It's things they can do they normally wouldn't have time to do throughout the day.
In Madison City Schools, with digital citizenship, we really want to teach by allowing the students to do. Children from kindergarten all the way up through seniors in high school are creating digital portfolios in various ways at the various levels, and they understand how to bombard the internet with positivity so that they can improve their digital footprint and make their presence known online. Students at the elementary level are putting things on their digital portfolios like their artwork, they're videoing themselves in their athletics programs, and then all the way up through the high school level, we've got high school students who are doing all types of things in their digital portfolios, including things like their internships and other types of things so that they can get better scholarships to college or they can get internships after college, and many students have already gotten jobs just from doing a digital portfolio.
This year we have a record-setting 62 kids who are registered in the K3 section. That's our youngest section of competitive chess. Our parents in Madison are great because they are so supportive when their kids come to play chess tournaments. In a chess tournament, it lasts all day and every child plays 5 rounds. So they come back and forth in between each round and they are greeted by their parents, their teachers, their coaches who are giving them a lot of support throughout the day. I mean, this is a Saturday. We have kids, over 170 kids here in Madison, spending their day thinking, strategizing, doing things that you want every kid to be able to do.
When you see the citizenship the innovation, and the determination in our students. You know that minds are being developed, and hearts too.